So when you access a reading assignment directly through the Blackboard link, that's how you'll have access to creating these margin conversations to satisfy the requirements of a reading assignment. But there's one of the disadvantages of doing it that way is that this text also contains practice problems right inside of the text itself. The problem is the practice problems don't want to load when Hypothesis is running. So each of the reading assignments also has an alternative link. So to find that right here, that says to access in-text practice problems, use this link instead. So if you click the alternative link, it pops up the same material, just without the annotation, the sidebar. So if I highlight something, it's not going to give me the annotation option this time. But the advantage is now there are practice problems living right inside of the text that you can use. So you kind of have to make a choice of one or the other. The way that I like to, that's probably a best practice actually, is to have them both open in separate tabs. So right now I have one tab that has the Hypothesis-powered version open so that I can make comments on it. I have another tab that doesn't have the annotation, but now it does have practice problems. The great thing about these practice problems is that they're totally free, right? They don't go towards your homework grade or anything. They're just a way for you to submit your answer, and it'll show you, oh, I didn't get that one right. Really? Oh, because I didn't read the question.
Without the annotation. Go back to.
Sure. So back to Blackboard. Clicking on Reading Assignment over here in the bar itself, that pops up the annotation tool. Clicking on the separate link over here, maybe I'll try and make this more transparent in some way. Maybe what I'll do is I'll add another link on the sidebar that just says launch the text with practice problems or something like that. Because I want, I'd like for everyone to have access to both.
Okay.
Yeah, this link, it's kind of small right now, so I'll try and make that more visible. But yeah, having them both open is I think might be a good way to do it. So that if you choose to work a practice problem when you come across it, you can use one of the tabs. If you want to annotate and contribute to a reading conversation, you can use the other tab.